Good morning. Well, today I'm going to continue on with this bathroom demolition up here on the top floor. I want to get rid of the toilet and the bidet and try to at least undo the sink and then continue on by getting these tiles off the walls. A lot of smashing, a lot of moving and unscrewing stuff. So let's get to it. So I don't know if you can see it, but under here on the edge where the bolts are, they're all to hold it down, they're all rusted. So, and there's actually a crack right through the toilet. So there's any way I'm going to be able to save this. So I'm just going to remove the seat, remove the back of the tank, and give it a smash with a hammer and see what happens. Well, I managed to cut all the pipes for this thing. Once again, we're trying to keep this sink because Sam wants it in her workshop, her hobby shop. So I've cut through all the pipes or unconnected them one way or the other. And there's these two brackets underneath. They're supposed to be holding it and they're not doing anything. So luckily it didn't, especially since this floor is so sloped, it hasn't fallen forward or haven't moved. So, well, I managed to get this down off camera. It looks like these things were not connected properly, these brackets. They're just were loose. The only thing holding it to the wall were these pipes, which is pretty crazy. This stand here in the middle, which is held on by one sort of butterfly nut in the middle here, which I'll have to try to recover. But yeah, otherwise, didn't drop it. I'm going to now transfer it and try to get it onto a dolly, and then I can roll it to the top of the stairs. And then I have a friend coming over on the weekend who's going to help me carry it out down. So yeah, let's get on with that. Well, except for the tub, I've got everything out. I'm going to now work on chiseling all the tiles out and clearing the area around the tub so that I can hopefully move it. I don't know how it's connected. I don't know if I can lift it. I might have to smash it up. I think it's porcelain by the looks of it. But there's not really any value to these things. It's only from the 60s, so was it really antique or something? But right now, you can probably get them anywhere. So let's get on to it. Let's start smashing stuff. Well, unfortunately, I really kind of wanted to try to save it or at least get it at one piece. But this whole thing is made of ceramic, this tub. So it's probably really heavy. I was thinking, it would be only one side, but it goes all the way around. And what they've done, after looking behind and in that little access panel on the side over there where the pipes are, they've put like a mortar around it. So the rough side of the porcelain is going to be stuck to it. So I don't think there's any chance of me ever getting it up without breaking it. So unfortunately, we're going to have to smash it. So yeah, poor tub is probably quite expensive back in the day because I've never seen this size of a tub being all porcelain, but I don't know, maybe they did that back then. Anyways, let's go, let's smash it up. We'll cry later. Well, that's the end of the tub. I would have liked to have kept it, but wasn't able to. That's okay. Now on with the next bits. I'm going to leave these walls currently as they are. I'm even going to just skip doing this side. But I know that over here, all the way along this side here and this back wall, they're solid. So they're going to have that big 1.5 or whatever inches of stone behind them. So they'll be just, I should be able to just smash these all off real quickly, at least get that done for today. And then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do next. I'll explain later. Well, that takes care of the tiles in what was the toilet area. I'm going to load them up, but you don't need to see me do that. You see me filling a trailer full of rubble before, so. But anyways, what I've kind of did a bit of thinking about last night. So we're not sure if we actually want these walls. Well, we don't really. We've kind of liked it initially. So I don't know whether just to rip it all out, and I've been kind of fussy trying to keep things going, and I got some replacement blocks and whatnot. But I mean, I'll be able to use them in other places. Possibly that wall between the bathroom and the bedroom. But the main issue is because these walls are sitting on the floor, which are tiles, which span across the beams, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to remove the floors and have the wall resting on the little strips of tiles, if that makes any sense. So, because my whole idea is I'm going to put down OSB, 22 mil of OSB, and then there's this board you put down. It's kind of like a waterproofing board, and you can get it about this thick. And I was do it all in here, this Kirby board. I think it's called Kirby board. I'm not sure what it is. But anyways, you do that, and then I'm going to line the shower walls with it to wherever there's going to be tiles, sort of thing. And I'm just sitting here going, well, we didn't really want these two. We didn't really need the division. We're going to have a toilet in that corner, the sink over here, and then the shower. But like, I don't know. Maybe we rethink this a little bit. Maybe this is obviously the opportunity for it. But I just want to have a couple days, take the weekend off, and just have a think about it, make sure that I'm doing what we really think we should be doing. Because I've got to take this whole floor up either way because it's so sunk down. And the issue is that just the amount of weight I've lifted probably is helping the poor sag in the floor. And the other issue is this center wall behind me over here, behind where the sinks were. That's extra weight that's sitting on the floor. So what I'm wondering is if I bite the bullet and I knock that whole wall down, because it's going to be the same bricks as this. It's not structural from before. And I build a drywall with metal framing in it and get rid of all these. And then the shower too could be just totally glass, a huge, because we're going to have it the same, we want to have a really big shower in here. So we almost have the same size as what we were planning. So I don't know. I'm not too sure what to do. We have a very large area for a toilet. We could shift it all down to here and I could build where the chimney is, and I could build a straight wall. I can make it even bigger. I could put I don't know. It's just so many things we could just rethink about if I wasn't trying to keep these walls. That would mean I'd have to redo the ceiling. I'd probably just take it all down and put up a waterproof plasterboard, and then basically rebuild the wall in the other room between the two of them. That would take load off this floor, which is I'm most concerned about. I'm going to reinforce this floor anyways. I'm going to sister on OSB and then put a whole bunch of noggins in because I want to have a tub right kind of where we shouldn't have a tub. I mean, it's not going to crack and collapse. It's just saggy, right? So, and then I'll level the floor off, which is like going to be about when I come. Actually, it won't even be. I'm going to do electrics first, so that'll probably be next summer. So yeah, it's a big think. It's like it is a lot more work to remove it all, but we have one go at this bathroom kind of thing. So it's kind of like, should I just, smash it all out? If I wasn't being so fussy, it'd be quite quick to smash it out. It's just a lot of debris to take out, right? So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a great weekend. Cheers.